Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to episode 26 of our HOI4 Millennium Dawn playthrough. I hope you're doing well today. We continue where we left off. Granted, I've had like a break for some food in between this episode and the last episode. As you well know, I like to record my episodes in batches. We are buying the old leopards. The right-wing party has changed its name. It's a national movement. Polish political alliance to various right-wing, far-right, and nationalist political movements. Okay, well, go ahead and attack those guys. See you later. Our popularity is 66%. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. Last time out, we were trying to figure out the nuclear doctrine stuff. I will leave that until after this video, because I want to, like I say, have a look on the Reddit. Let's go for the IFV streamline production, 10% cheaper to produce on these guys, which they cost 9.25, so that's what, 0.92 get taken off, so you're looking at like 8.3-ish, something or other, production cost rather than 9.25. We are, of course, still losing money due to the farming subsidies. As the GDP keeps pumping, we lose more money in that regard. Influence a report on Ukraine and Slovakia. We are Poland. Derp. Wow, they have a 50% tax rate for the people. Their GDP's through the roof. Holy. Well, if you can afford it, props to them. Doctrines available. Get some ground attack, ground support, sorry. And all the mills have been done for the time being, so we're just going to let everything continue to produce. Maybe we think about a motorized division. Just truly like, you know, did I say mobilization? Mobile battalion, division, trucks. That way they can kind of fill the gaps, or they can zoom into gaps in the army. Have a quick series of divisions or something. Motorized was the word I was looking for. So if we all go motorized, it's 35. So just think about that. 35 EXP. Bum bum bum. $1985 ICBMs are researched. I reckon we go 1995s, and then we can focus back on orbital launch vehicles when this research done, which it now is. Space tech, orbital launch vehicles. Increased reliability and such. We did take out some more debt whilst we are paying and subsidizing for the farmers. 11 days of that left, and then we should be back in the good by a long shot. Portugal is now no longer part of the EU. They are losing money. Influence-wise, Finland has a lot of influence over us for some reason. And so does Cyprus. So maybe we scroll up just a little bit. Or a lot, I should say. Russian hackers stealing things. When we get up to 125, we'll go ahead and take that. Attack influence from Finland, they get minus 5%. Now both Belaruses are in the CSTO. That is almost a worry. If the Belaruses were actually a threat. Danish party's being re-elected. They're back to being out of the EU. They are nationalist. They're like half and half. Fair play to them. One thing that bugs me a little bit in this Millennium Dawn is that after a few days, the production queue lights up because this is lit up. Now, when you come on here, it doesn't actually show me anything. So that's a bit frustrating. Lithuania and Belgium both doing... Oh, and the Netherlands all had successful European loyalty, European love, European campaigns in Luxembourg as well. As we briefly saw there, some extra divisions pop out for the extra army we're producing here. Let's go ahead and get these guys on training. These guys need to be top tier, and we'll get more army XP as well just by doing so. Italian trade investments. Cool. Yeah, you do your thing, bro. Germany and the UK both wanting to build more civs within our great nation. Taking a long time, though, for them. And we're back in the good. Just as one gets rid, we get some satellites from Words from Canada. The economy is booming. Proper booming. Where's our border? Is it on this river line? It is. Okay. So we don't have a supply hub here. Like, we've got one here, but it's not too close to the border. Asked to build one here, down in Galicia. And then some railways. Maybe going along the coast. And then, obviously, we have decent coverage in the south, but let's just bump that up. There we go. And then maybe make some through tracks as well. And maybe just start maximizing them onto a level 2 railroad, so they can have more throughput. And then from here through here as well, like that. And that should do us for quite some time. Now it's just preparation, right? Like, there's no real reason to do all of that unless something's gonna kick off. Now, I ain't a psychic. I can't tell if something's gonna kick off before it happens. But what I will say is that it's better to be prepared. It's better to be caught with your pants up rather than your pants down, so to speak. Alright, that's what we're trying to say. If we're getting into the proper meat and veg of everything, that's what I wanted to say. Alright. Let's get some level 3 radar. 2 of those states, and over here in Walposkia, but we'll bump those guys up so we get extra good radar coverage across our great nation. Should also be another radar down here, but I think because I've queued so much stuff, it was like, yeah, it was like kind of off the screen for a little bit there. Germany's and the UK going back into investment frenzy mode, which I'll never say no to. So we won't take that yet because we're not threatened by Russia as it currently stands. What warfare are we on? We're on decentralized, so let's go take the decentralized focus. $50-day focus. And we've got to be conscientious, it's a big ass word, that we're going to have an election at the end of this year. So maybe we invest some more political power. Can we boost ourselves? Boost ourselves up to 50%. And yeah, now that we've banned that Communist Party, that is no longer a thing. It took a little bit of time, but yeah, no longer a thing. Construction 5. Lovely stuff. Plus 300%. Have a word. Have a word. That's just too good of a bonus. Too bloody good. To pass up. Like why would you pass up a 300% bonus on building railways? We're going to be king of the railways. And look at that radar coverage now. See everything that goes on in Kaliningrad. And a decent portion of Eastern Europe as well. Belarus, Ukraine, into Slovakia. Now that's going to go up an extra level as well. So we're going to have great, like, fucking sensational radar coverage. US isn't doing too good for radar coverage. They don't have much of it. But like, we're America, dude. We don't need radars. We are the radar. It's like, what does that even mean, Sleepy Joe? What does that even mean, man? You are the radar. Is that something you came up with in your sleep? Way. Base reluctance against. Base trade agreement. Because they don't like us. Fair enough. How are our friends doing down in Bosnia? We had a declaration of friendship. Oh, that is cute. Very cute. Yeah, 60 days until another civ sector is built there. I reckon. There we go. Get some extra infrastructure in Unsko-Sanski. Only 170 days. Or 85 days per level. Thank you, game. We did say we want to 125 PP for Finnish influence. Yeah, and let's just double check. Yeah, Germany's skyrocketing with influence at the minute. It's understandable. And for whatever reason, that civ got cancelled. Okay, so in that case, we'll build 2 civs then. Just under a year for both of them to be finished. See what I did there, like a pun on when I said finish earlier. Anyway, moving on. Don't mind me with the cheesy puns. Short thing. Yeah, look at that coverage. We almost, well, we know what's going on in Minsk. We almost know what's going on in Kyiv. Almost being the big word there. Yes, please do invest. 3rd gen interceptors. Let's instantly go for the 4th gen interceptors and start producing those bad boys. One off you, put it back on, and then a mill down here. I know it's more expensive, and I know I'm not min-maxing, but I want that to go back up to 2, and then we get interceptors. Truly sensational work here happening in Poland. Becoming more dependent on the European continent than any other continent. extra division recovery rate and daily command power gain. Yes, sir. And we said motorized divisions. Dupit, mobile, motorized. Boom. 26. Could go 40 with trucks. Let us... Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Then... Yeah, it's the engineer company that's actually slowing us down. Go heavy engineers. Not yet, though. So we will save you, drag you up here, and then you guys need how many trucks? 360 per unit, per division. It's a lot of bloody trucks. It's a good job. We have 1,500. Boom. Put these guys on high equipment priority, and then say to those guys once in down here in Silesia. Brand new division. They've got a different base to the infantry. They specialize in driving trucks. However special that may or may not be is up for you to decide. Personally, it takes a brave soldier to drive a truck. Thank you, game. 20% influence. Still something. Oh, we could. That's probably why we couldn't do anything, right? Complete nuclear program. Yeah, I can't take any of those because I don't have the political power. Don't know if I'm going to get an event here or something else. That may have been the reason. Do a small investment in cybersecurity infrastructure. Considering Russia's been taking shit off me for no apparent reason. And it's not fair, man. It's not fair. Okay, 1975 orbital launch vehicles. Let's go ahead. 1985. So just for example, 65% reliability, 4,000 kilograms. Extra 2,000 milligrams, the fuck? Kilograms, and it's an extra 5% reliable. Boom, baby. 80,000 GDP per capita, man. We're zooming. We haven't been building SAM sites. Maybe we research in that when we start doing some air defense. Time being, though, let's get ourselves some extra body armor. Some proper 2010 Kevlar. Or if they're like Iron Man, yeah, man, we're just vibing, dude. We're like using nanotechnology. I mean, I believe we do have nanotech researched. Sure thing. Pay off some of our debt, 17 billion. I would ideally like to keep the debt to GDP ratio lower than like 10%. Like, realistically, I don't think we're going to pay off the debt. Because the AI can micro everything, because it's a fucking bunch of zeros and ones, and it cheats. But as a human, with bloody events and everything, so they're pro-Eastern, which makes sense because they're still like under a emerging outlook and that sort of thing. Pantera 20, we get an extra national spirit. Transport helicopters. Yeah, let's do Anaconda 16. A little training exercise in central Poland. And let us edit Lightning McQueen. Get rid of the engineer company and go heavy engineer company. That way it'll move faster. Save you. I'm happy with that. And I'm going to call it there for today's episode, guys. So if you have enjoyed, as always, I would appreciate your support by dropping a like down below. It helps me a great deal and just helps me gauge if you guys are still interested and invested into this series. If you want to drop a comment, I always try to respond to the comments as soon as I see them, and you may even be featured in one of the videos where we talk about it, maybe discuss what you've said. And if you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. It's free, and you can always change your mind at a later date. But until then, I'll see you tomorrow. for another edition of our Hearts of Iron Let's Play. Take care. Bye bye.